What's going on, YouTube world, Instagram world, whatever world? Going to fill an ATM machine. Now this ATM machine, I've actually put it on my channel before. I've put it on my Instagram before. It's actually one of my nail salons. This thing is all cash. So realistically, it does anywhere from 6 to 10 transactions a day. I bought this particular location and route probably 3 years ago. And I think I paid like $12,000 for it 3 years ago. So that is what I still have today. Pays me anywhere from $300 to $400 a month. This is just like a quick snippet of what last month it made me. Again, I just literally put a couple grand in it. Follow me, come check this out. I'm gonna show you guys how it's done. If you guys have any questions, drop in the comment section down below. So again, as you guys saw that cool B-roll that Ben shot, right? I don't typically put as much into that machine, but we're coming up on holidays. A lot of people try to get their nails done. What I did is I just put more in there. That way I have to show up less, right? Because the holidays, people are gonna be pulling out $200 here, $100 here. So I put more in there just for the aspect of being able to, you know, realistically not have to come loaded as much. And not only just that, but people are gonna use it more. This machine's doing anywhere from 10 to 12 transactions a day right now. And I was just telling Benny, Hannah, you know, think about it. If somebody's pulling out and they're paying a $4 transaction fee or a $3.75 transaction fee, chances of them pulling out $20 or $40, especially during the holiday times, is realistically not going to happen. So they're gonna pull out $100, they're gonna pull out $140, they're gonna pull out $160, or they're gonna pull out $200. So that's why I loaded it with more cash. As you guys saw, I typically have somebody with me behind me doing that, which obviously happened to be Ben and Hannah. So if somebody were to come at me, he would knock them out. If you go armed, go armed. Just don't make it very obvious that you're armed, because then it's very obvious that you're holding around a lot of freaking cash. This, nobody really knows what Comerica is. Obviously it says bank, but I hold that like this when I have the money in it. That way you can't really see what's in it. So it almost just looks like a Merce, little man Merce. Again, about that location, I've had that location for a little over 3 years. That location makes me anywhere from $300 to $400 a month. But the reason I actually still load that location is because the individuals, the owners there, one, I'm really good friends with. Two, it's very relative. It's in a location that I'm there all the time in that little city in downtown Phoenix. So I just go to grab a cocktail or grab some lunch or do whatever, which allows me to just stop in there, throw a couple grand in it, and call it a day. And third, which is the most important, which I actually have other videos on my channel about this, and that is they send me a lot of referrals. And when I say a lot of referrals, I mean I get on average 2 to 4 installs a month just because of these guys in their aspects of the referral program that I set up. Every individual that they refer me, that I get an install with, I give them $100, which doesn't sound like a lot, but if you're doing 2 to 4, these guys are making an extra $200 to $400 a month just with me having to install my machines inside there. So that's honestly the only reason. Otherwise, you guys know I do not recommend you loading ATM machines. One, it's dangerous. Two, you're tying up all of that capital that you could go out there and buy more machines with, or buy an existing route that already has a loader or so forth. So that's kind of my recommendation to everybody. Is this is honestly, I only load 2 machines. This is one of them. And the only reason I load the other one is exactly the same circumstance, same situation, same everything. So if you have a good location that makes it $300-400 a month, give up $100 to $150 a month of the revenue for somebody else to load it for you, because then it just took us, a whole whopping hour and a half, 2 hours to do that. Put fuel, it costs for fuel to drive. It costs wear and tear on your car, and most importantly, it costs your time. How can you put time onto the value of, you know, however much the dollar means to you, right? So, you know, for those of you that have questions about the ATM business, I'm absolutely here for you. I just wanted to make another video for you guys just for the aspect of, one, I'm not really in the ATM business in terms of, you know, posting about it a lot, but I still do it. I still is a majority of my income. Now I'm kind of focused on, rather than, you know, selling automation and selling routes and different cool things like that, I'm more focused on building my own personal route. So I just locked down 61 dispensaries. Obviously they're not going to get all done at the same time. It's going to be sporadic. I just installed 6 machines with one of my other business partners just this last week. So I have 6 dispensaries now. I'm looking at, you know, anywhere from 500 to 1,000 transactions a month with those. But that's what I'm kind of focused on, is just building my personal route up again, in terms of just making it the biggest, baddest routes I can. You know what I mean? So again, if you guys have any questions, drop in the comment section down below. If you guys haven't already, make sure and smash the thumbs up button on this YouTube video, because it does, in fact, supposedly, I haven't really found this out, you know, it does help the YouTube algorithm. Like I said, I don't know if that's true, but you know, that's what they say. And then obviously, if you guys are brand new, make sure and come subscribe. We're going to be posting some content, some random content. As you guys saw, you know, my interview with Derek Vandy last a couple of days ago was super sick. If you haven't already, go check that out. If you want to trade Forex, go check that out. If you guys want to check out the links in the description below and follow me on Instagram, that would be even sicker. So, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you guys in another YouTube video.